Hello and welcome to Gotta Catch a Mail, the show where I open the mail you guys sent me. Although today's going to be a little bit different, guys, because I'm not actually going to open anything. I've kind of explained this before, but a few weeks back, I opened a bunch of mail. Turns out my audio was not on at all, so there was no audio for the video, and I had to scrap that one. So I have all of the mail that I opened in that video right here, and I'm going to be opening it, or reading it again, showing it to you guys. It's not my first reactions, but it's going to be your guys' first time seeing it, and I'm not gonna just not show it just because I messed up that one time. So, here we go, guys! A lot of it is kind of a little bit unorganized, some of it wasn't named, so it's hard to say who it's from, but I read all the letters, I saw all the stuff. But if you guys sent it, you know who you are, so you know who this is from. So first off, guys, we have this drawing right here, which is a Milotic, which is actually a double-sided one. Over on here, we also have a Rotom. I'm not sure if that's one piece. No, it looks like that's two pieces of paper right there, so that's pretty cool. And they sent it preloaded in a sheet protector, which is awesome. So that was really cool. Let's see, this one right here. I tried to reorganize this stuff so it's back with the original letters and everything. But this one says, "Hey Psycho, sorry this isn't the actual drawing, but a print of it. I don't have the original, but it wasn't colored anyway. I used candles and flashlights to get the yellow and red, and then took a picture of it. So I hope that's a suitable substitute. Keep being cool and playing great games, or at least games that are fun to watch." And it's from Chocolate Cake. However, they have a K instead of a C for the cake, which is awesome. So that's a really, really awesome letter, and here is the thing. So you can kind of see they had a drawing that they took a picture of, which is pretty cool. They had some awesome lighting effects with that candle and the flashlight. So I thought that was actually kind of cool. So thank you very much for that, Chocolate Cake. So let's see, what else do we got here? We also have this Ditto. And I think the letter is kind of like a Ditto drawing slash letter combo. So it has a Ditto on the front right there. And it also has their 2 cents. But it says right here on the back, "Hi Psycho, I hope you like my Ditto. I gave you a coin. Hope you have a great Christmas." This is from Bryson. So this actually, I opened this before Christmas. So thank you, dude. I've got a feeling a lot of the mail is from before Christmas, but yeah, I opened this one beforehand. Anyways, they're really cool. So thank you, Bryson. That Ditto is sick. Also, guys, I want to mention, I also have the Pokédex updated, so I'll show you guys that at the end. But it's not in order yet. I got them all in the pages, all in the Pokédex, but I'll have to reorder them at some point. It takes a lot of time, so hopefully when Clevy comes over in a few days, I can talk her into helping me out with that. But alright, let's move on. Oh yeah, this one is a Snorlax. I'm sorry, I have no idea who this was from, but we have a Snorlax right here, which is really awesome. Number 143, Snorlax. Now here's one of the envelopes, and it says the envelope's from Joe. So Joe, you know who you are. I'm not sure if that Snorlax was yours, it might have been, but yeah, thanks Joe for mailing me in. I'm guessing Bryson is not Joe, I don't know. Let's see, we also have this right here. Aha, this says, "Greetings, Psycho. I hope you don't mind that some of the Pokemon cards are in French." So they sent some Pokemon cards as well. "My older brother brought me back a lot of cards when he visited France." Awesome. "Anyways, thanks for making so many wonderful videos. I can't remember how I originally found you, but I loved your Glitch Fest videos, and your voice was really cool, so I had to subscribe." Thanks. "I'm looking forward to your future series. Your videos are always fun and entertaining to watch, and I hope you like the gifts I sent. Thank you, from Ashlyn." And I'm pretty sure that these were all from Ashlyn. So we have this stack of cards here. And I'm going to show you guys the cards at the end, so I'll get to that. But they also sent, I believe these were also from Ashlyn. They sent these little guys. And I'm sorry, if I get this wrong, if this wasn't from Ashlyn, just let me know who it was in the comments. But I'm pretty sure this was from you, Ashlyn. So she sent, let me focus in a little bit here. Hey, other way, this way. There we go. She sent a little Baneri toy. Look at that guy. It's so cute. And then over here, there's actually a few of these. There's like a little Onyx guy. Which is funny because Onyx is like, out of all these, Onyx is the smallest, even though he's supposed to be a huge Pokemon. And there's also like a little Jolteon. Look at that. And then finally, there is this Ash. And I think this is like the original Ash toy from like 1998 or 1999 or whatever. So that's really cool to see. So the original Ash toy. I like that. So again, I'll show you guys the cards in a minute. Because I'm going to show you just all the cards at once. Let me refocus here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. And let's see, showed you guys that one. Aha, we have this over here. This one has a letter and a bunch of drawings. And it also had this thing, which is kind of hard to see. It's like a little custom Pokemon card of Sanic, which is stage 92, HP 9072. Too fast for you is what it says. So it's good right there. Okay. There's also a letter. Is it this one? Yes, it says, "Psycho, hi Psycho, my name is Thomas, and this is my brother Peter. We've been watching you since..." There's a picture of a Bidoof right there. I don't know if you guys see it. There's a picture of Bidoof. Since your playthrough of Four Swords Adventures, which someone else said from, I think, yesterday, but Four Swords Adventures is one of my first series, so that has been watching for a long time. Let's see, we like to watch them together. I hope you like the 2 drawings we sent you from your loyal viewers, Thomas and Peter. P.S. Excuse my spelling, we were born in Guatemala, so we grew up speaking and writing the language. Awesome. And they also say P.P.S. Postscript, the double. We started a gaming channel on YouTube. So far, we have only done Minecraft videos, but we want to do videos of us playing games on our Wii U and 3DS, but we don't know how. So could you give us advice? So, my basic advice, and this goes for anyone who wants to do YouTube, and basically anything, but there is just a huge landmine, there's a huge wealth, a huge jackpot of tutorial videos on YouTube. So anything you want to know how to do, be it streaming, making pie, I don't know, anything, just go to YouTube, search how to blah blah blah, and hopefully you won't find a how to basic video, but you can just do how to record a Wii U or something, and you'll find info on that. You can find how to do a 3DS. So I'm not trying to brush you off, but those videos can be 20-30 minutes long. They can go way in depth, more so than I could in this short video. But the basic idea is you get a device called a capture card, and you use that to capture the footage. Now 3DS in particular, you have to get a capture card specifically only for the 3DS, so it's very expensive, kind of sucks. For other consoles, you can usually just get one capture card, and it'll do all the consoles. So Wii U is going to be a little bit easier for you. So just keep that in mind. It's going to cost a bit of money, but go look up some guides, some tutorials on YouTube. You will find a lot. Trust me on that. So good luck with your guys' channel. Their channel is Nintendo Nerd 1. So it's kind of like Nintendo, but take out the dough, add nerd. Boom. And they also taped on a card right here. Let me show you guys. It's like a Rionaclis right there. It's kind of hard to see, but they taped on a hollow Rionaclis, which is awesome. And they also sent 2 drawings. I think both of them sent drawings. So there is Rionaclis, right there, which is sick. There's also a Poliwrath, the best Pokemon ever, heck yeah. And the last thing was actually this right here, this humongous box, absolutely ridiculous. It actually had a letter inside it as well, which says, Dear Psycho, what is up, man? This is ScykohCrud from, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Nguyen from, I'll censor that. I had to send something to you. I figured that I can't draw for Crud, so a Sega Genesis, yes, that is in here, was the next best thing. I'm sorry that it didn't come with the cable or power cord. I couldn't find it. I also left some other Crud for you. Hope you like it. I also wanted to say thank you for everything you give us hours of entertainment. This is my way of saying thank you. You're my favorite YouTuber. Hope the best for you. And I say, P.S. if you get this before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Which I actually did. I actually got this before Christmas. So thank you so much, dude. Let me show you guys the stuff that is in here. It's pretty sick. Let's see. Okay, I'll start off with the thing that he actually mentioned, which was a Sega Genesis. Yes, this beauty, it is in here. And he mentioned there was no power cable. I actually have a third-party power cable for my SNES, my Super Nintendo, and it works for Genesis as well, so I have that. And as far as a video cable, I could probably find one on eBay for like a few dollars. So not a big deal there. He also tossed in one of these controllers, which I don't think this is like the official controller, but it's a thing. It's cool. So thank you, dude. That right there is perfect because you guys saw probably in like one of the first 2 videos, a guy named Killer Condor sent me some Sega Genesis games, so now I have a Genesis to play it on, which is great. And then they also threw in this, which is amazing. Because if you guys don't know me, I am a huge Final Fantasy fan, and he sent me Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children on DVD, which is beautiful. I've actually seen this, but I've never had the DVD, so I'm really, really glad to have that. So that's awesome. And that was not it. There's also a bag here, and inside of it, okay, first off, more Final Fantasy swag, which is awesome. I love Final Fantasy. So here is Final Fantasy VIII on the PlayStation 1, which is just amazing. Really good game. A lot of people don't seem to like Final Fantasy VIII as much as 7 and some other ones, but I love 8. I think I like 7 a bit more still, but I don't hate 8 like a lot of people do. I think it's a fantastic game. Really awesome. And there's also 3. Oh, this isn't everything either, but there's 3 cartridges here. We have 2 original NES cartridges, one of which is the original Metroid. That is so awesome. I actually have this on the Wii U, but not on the original cartridge. So maybe someday, this is one of the few consoles I still don't have, is the NES. I need to pick one up so I can play on the actual hardware. That would be sick. And there's also ice hockey. So check that out. Not only that, but there's also a Super Nintendo cartridge, and Super Nintendo I actually have. But here is F-Zero. Kind of hard to see from back here, but F-Zero, that is the game with Captain Falcon and all that. It's a really awesome racing game. Another one I never had, but I played as a kid, really enjoyed. The last thing that's in here is a cartridge for the Sega Genesis that he sent of Sonic 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So that is really awesome to have. So thank you so much for all that. He had the name on the letter. One second. Yeah, thank you so much, Zico. That was a crazy box. Lots of awesome letters today, guys. Thank you so much for all that. Let me go ahead and show you these Pokemon cards, and then I'm going to show you guys the updated Pokédex. So let's get to that. Alright, guys, I am behind the camera. Hopefully the mic is not exploding your ears. But here we have a holographic Tornadus. So awesome. There's also another shiny. This is like a McDonald's thing. It has the golden arcs there. So a McDonald's Fennekin, which is so cool. I didn't even... Actually, no, I knew about the McDonald's one, but I didn't know there was a Fennekin. So that's cool. There's another holo of Professor Rowan. Hopefully you guys can see that, right? There's a Victini there, which is really cool. There's like a Magikarp, just like a majestic, glorious Magikarp. There's a Cubone, a Sandile, a couple of fighting types right there. Look at the differences in colors on those, I guess maybe different sets. There's a Scyther, a Patrat. Ooh, my favorite evolution and reverse holo of that, which is Glaceon. So cool. And a few grass energies right there as well. So those are awesome. Thank you guys so much for these ones. And then these ones right here, I believe, are all from Ashlyn. And she mentioned that a lot of them were in French. So yeah, a lot of these are going to be in French, which is kind of cool. I like seeing cards from different languages. So here's a Tyranitar in French, which is awesome. There's a Torterra level X, which is just... Oh, I think that one's in English, but that's so cool. Forest Murmurs and Vigorous Dash. I think it's my first level X, actually. Here we have Mini Draco, which is a Dratini. Another awesome French card. We have a regular Draco, Dragonair. And this one I was so excited to see. We have, from Sui, my favorite illustrator, a Cubchoo. Or Polar Huime. However you pronounce that, but just so cool to see one of my favorite Pokemons by Sui. My dream is to see Poliwrath, or Yanma, or Zapdos by Sui. But seeing Cubchoo is probably the next best thing. So that's really cool. We have a Pikachu reverse holo. Now this right here, a full art. I think this is Thunderous, or I guess Fulgurous in French. So a full art right there. That is so sick. There's also good old Trico, and a Spec in French, which is Dresseur. A Change Combine. Combine. There's Mewtwo. I just feel like gloss over him. An E-Reader Mewtwo at that, I should mention. There's also Kyurem Noir, which is, I think, Kyurem Black, but in French. So sick. There's Baneri, a holographic Pachirisu, another Polar Hume, a base set Venusaur. Gosh dang amazing. And I actually have this card, but I looked at this one, and this one is in way better condition than the one I had before, so this one is going in my collection for sure. One of my favorite cards. I love the base set, and Venusaur is my favorite of the Gen 1 starters. And the last card here is an Umbreon, in French, Noctali. So very awesome. Thank you so much for these. Just, I don't even know what to say, just amazing. Alright guys, so like I mentioned, the last thing we're going to do here is take a look at the Pokédex. So again, these are kind of out of order, but still really cool to see. I'll get them in order at some point. But here we have the cover someone made, the Pokédex cover. I actually have some red on my hand. I don't know how well you can see it, but on my fingers. From putting this in there. But there it is. So first off, we actually have a Weedle. We actually have two of these. There's a Weedle on this side and on this side. And to go with that, we've got two Kakunas. A Kakuna here and a Kakuna there. There's a Beedrill with a Mega Beedrill. Just a heads up, I didn't put the drawings from today in there quite yet. There's the Milotic right here and everything. So those are not in there yet, but everything else is. Let me put this back. I'll scoot this up. There we go. So we have Beedrill. There's Rayquaza. There's Hariyama. Parasect. A lot of these are from Noah, so... just a heads up, guys, if you send a whole bunch, I think I'll probably just pick one of yours that I really liked and then put it in here. That way we don't have like half the Pokédex taken up by one person, so just a heads up on that. So if you guys see Pokemon that are in here that are drawn by the same person, like, you know, Typhlosion and Staraptor, all that, it's okay to still send it, because I'll probably just take one per person to actually add to the decks. So there's Staraptor, I think that is. We have Spinda, Octillery, Psyduck, Breloom, there's a Ho-Oh, Heliolisk, there's a Scolipede, kind of turned sideways there, but Scolipede, Groudon, Kyogre, there's Litwick right there. We have Delibird, Ditto, Of course, there was a new Ditto there, so I'll probably put him on the back. If we have more than 2 of something, I'll find something to do with it. I'll have an extra binder for the extras or something. Here we have Unknown, Noctowl, Missing No, which is sick. We have Wartortle. There's a Diancie right here. It says it up here. We have Leavanny, Yamask, Grimer, Meloetta in her... I forget which form this is. Oh, Pirouette form. We have Demented Yogi, which is an Ursaring. There's a Squirtle, a Swampert, a Trubbish, Flygon, Rhyperior, Torchic, Poliwag, Cubchoo, which is also Teddiursa. I think this is on the same page, so I'll have to pick one of those. We have Pikachu and Meryl, I think also on the same page, but by the same person, so I'll pick one of those to represent them. We have Magnemite, Sneasel, Arceus, Oshawott, Teddiursa, Steelix, Dodrio, Jolteon. I think we got that in the first episode. Actually, a lot of these, the stuff that from here on is actually in order for what it is, and then it's also from some of the earlier videos. So we have Dratini here, Teddiursa, Sableye, Kyogre. This is the, I think it's Porygon Z. I forget if this is 2 or Z, but it's one of those. Here's a Cubchoo, Rotom, Scrafty, and that's it, guys. So that is the Pokedex update. Like I said, I'll get these in order and everything, and we'll figure out what to do about the duplicates and multi-Pokemon per artist kind of thing, so that way everyone gets a fair shot at getting in here. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.